So here is the fraction bar from the previous lesson where half of the fraction bar was shaded in red and 1/3 of it was orange. And your job was to attempt to calculate the portion of the fraction bar that was not shaded and be accurate about it. So one method for doing that is to actually change the fractional parts. And here we'll have an example where instead of shading one half of the fraction bar in red, we will use 3 pieces, each with a value of 1/6. But not only that, we'll also do that to the 1/3. We'll replace the 1/3 with 2 pieces with a value of 1/6. And then from that, it becomes a little bit more obvious that the remaining fractional part that is not shaded in is worth 1/6. So what we're going to do in the following lesson is we are going to review how to write equivalent fractions so that you can do something similar without this image, without a picture. You're going to review by stopping this video and clicking on the Khan Academy video link in the description. The Khan Academy videos will review how to write equivalent fractions. So now that you have reviewed how to write equivalent fractions, here's the method that we are going to use for our purposes. On this worksheet, I'm going to show you how to generate a list of equivalent fractions for the first fraction in this problem. The first fraction in this problem is 3/4, and therefore I have written that fraction here and here and here and here, and at the very end, another one. The same exact fraction, but we're going to write 5 equivalent fractions for 3/4. And you'll notice that I have written it as 3 times 1 and 4 times 1, which of course will result in 3/4. The second one is written as 3 times 2 and 4 times 2, which results in 6/8. Here's our second equivalent fraction. Let's continue this. The next one says 3 times 3 and 4 times 3, which results in 9/12. So far, we have 3 equivalent fractions to the first fraction in our problem. Let's continue to the next one, which says 3 times 4 and 4 times 4, which results in 12/16. This is our fourth equivalent fraction. And the last one says 3 times 5 and 4 times 5, which is 15/20. In doing all of this, we have ended up with exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equivalent fractions to the first fraction in our math problem. This is the very first step that we are going to practice. So when you are done here, your teacher will give you the link to a worksheet where you will be able to fill in and generate equivalent fractions to the first fraction in the math problem.